Hi dear children, I welcome you all to our online class. You are all ready, right? So let us start our today's class. In the previous class, we entered into our first unit, the 3 L's of empowerment. In that lesson, we discussed the 3 L's. What are the 3 L's? Learning, labor and leadership. These are the 3 L's. Among these, we discussed the first one, learning. Learning means education. Education is a culture. Okay. So, today we are entering into other 2 L's. Which are they? Labor and leadership. Okay. Okay, let us begin. I will read out the lesson. If learning is just the first step, labor is the second. Labor facilitates women to flourish and achieve their true potential. If learning is just the first step, labor is the second. That means after getting learning, after getting education, the second thing is to get a job. Labor means job. Labor facilitates women to flourish and achieve their true potential. Labor helps women to flourish and achieve their true potential, their true ability. But at present, when women participate in the workforce, they too often tend to get stuck in low-paying, low-status and low-security jobs. What's it? At present, what is the condition of women at workplace? When they go for work to anywhere, what happens there? They get stuck in low paying. They are getting low payment while comparing to man. Low status and low security job. Even in the case of status and security, the condition is low while compared to man. That means, especially in the field of daily wages, and this is not applicable in government sectors. Government sectors ഉള്ള ആളുകൾക്ക് ഇത് ബാധകമല്ല ഈ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യം. What is it about this low security, low status and low income? That is not applicable in government sectors. In government sectors, men and women are equal. But when we compare it into the daily wages, that case, we can see this condition. Daily wage work ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്ഥലത്താണ് ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു gender gap ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. Especially in the field of building construction. അതായത് ദിവസ വരുമാനത്തിൽ ജീവിക്കുന്ന ആളുകളുടെ ഇടയിലാണ് സ്ത്രീകൾക്കും പുരുഷന്മാർക്കും ഒരേ ജോലിക്ക് വ്യത്യസ്തമായ ഒരു വേതനം എന്നുള്ള ഒരു സ്ഥിതി നിലനിൽക്കുന്നത്. Globally, women earn only 3/4 as much as men, even with the same level of education and in the same occupation. Globally means whole world. Women earn only 3/4, 3/4. How much men earns? Only the 3/4 women earn. Why this happens? With the same level of education and in the same occupation. Even if they are same in the case of educational qualification or in the case of occupation, women get only 3/4. Surely one of our most basic norms should be equal pay for equal work. So equal pay for equal work. തുല്യ ജോലിക്ക് തുല്യ ശമ്പളം. That should be our norms. Recent researchers show that eliminating gender gaps in economic participation can bring an increase in per capita income. Recent researchers ഒരുപാട് റിസർച്ചുകൾ അടുത്തിടെ നടത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. Based on that, it showed eliminating gender gaps. So we have to first eliminate this gender gap between men and women. Equal pay for equal work. Then what happens? Then what will happen? This economic participation can bring an increase in per capita income. What is per capita income? That I told you in the previous class. What is per capita income? Per capita income എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓഹരി വരുമാനമാണ്. അതായത് ഒരു രാജ്യത്തിന് കിട്ടുന്ന ആകെ വരുമാനം, ആകെയുള്ള ജനസംഖ്യയിൽ നിന്നും കിട്ടുന്ന ആ വരുമാനം, ദാറ്റ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ ദ പോപ്പുലേഷൻ, അപ്പൊ കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു സംഖ്യയാണ് പെർ ക്യാപിറ്റ ഇൻകം. അപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് വരുമാനം കുറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ it badly affects the per capita income. So what is the thing we have to do here? Equal pay for equal work. Men and women should get the same salary in the same occupation. So what will happen? The per capita income will increase. Per capita income avada koodum. So this is the only thing we can do to increase our per capita income. Per capita income കൂട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം എന്താണ്? Equal pay for equal work. There should not be any gender gap. The gender gap should be eliminated. Okay, next paragraph. We can undoubtedly promote more opportunity for women in the workplace. It is all about changing laws. For example, by ensuring that property and inheritance laws do not discriminate against women. We can undoubtedly promote more opportunity. We can surely, undoubtedly means we can surely promote more opportunity for women in the workplace. Means we can provide more opportunity for women in the field of labor. It is all about changing laws. So first of all, we have to change the laws. For example, by ensuring that property and inheritance law. Property and inheritance law. Property or inheritance law എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്വത്തവകാശം, പാരമ്പര്യമായിട്ട് കിട്ടുന്ന സ്വത്തവകാശം, അതിന് മുകളിലുള്ള നിയമങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു മാറ്റം വരുത്തണം. ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് നോട്ട് ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേറ്റ് എഗെയിൻസ്റ്റ് വിമൻ. അത് സ്ത്രീകളെ അതിൽ നിന്നും വേർതിരിച്ചു നിർത്താൻ പാടില്ല. ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ മീൻസ് വേർതിരിച്ചു നിർത്തുക. അങ്ങനെ അല്ലാതെ ഉള്ളൊരു നിയമം പ്രോപ്പർട്ടിയിലും അതുപോലെ ഇൻഹെറിറ്റൻസ് ലോയിലും കൊണ്ടുവരണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് തിങ് വി ഹാവ് ടു ഡു. It also means policies that encourage education and health care. It also means policies that encourage education and health care. So not only in the case of laws, but also in the case of policies also, we have to encourage them for education and health care. അതായത് സ്ത്രീകൾക്കും എന്തിൽ അവകാശമുണ്ട്? ഹെൽത്ത് കെയറിൽ പോളിസീസ് എടുക്കാനുള്ള അവകാശം അവർക്കുണ്ട്. Then moreover, we need to provide greater access to credit so that women can achieve greater economic independence. What is credit? Access to credit means ഇപ്പം സ്ത്രീകൾക്കൊക്കെ ലോൺ എടുക്കാനുള്ള ആ ഒരു ഫെസിലിറ്റി അത് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരണം. വി നീഡ് ടു പ്രൊവൈഡ് ഗ്രേറ്റർ ആക്സസ്. ഇപ്പം ചില മേഖലകളിലൊക്കെ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് ലോൺ കൊടുക്കില്ല എന്നുള്ള അങ്ങനെയുള്ള സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളുണ്ട്. സോ there a change should be there. Women should have greater access to get loan. So it will increase their economic independence. So learning and labor are key factors. So we discussed learning and labor. Next, about the third L, that is leadership. The third L is leadership that enables women to rise and fulfill their innate abilities and talents. What's it? The third L is leadership that enables women to rise. സ്ത്രീകളെ ഉണരുവാനും അതുപോലെ they have to fulfill their innate abilities and talents. അവരുടെ കഴിവുകളെ പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കാനും വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് എന്തിൽ പറയുന്നത്? ലീഡർഷിപ്പ്. That topic deals with the importance of rising up the women to show their innate abilities and talents. Here there is plenty of room for improvement. They are having many opportunities, a great opportunity to improve themselves. The irony is that when women lead, they tend to do as good a job as others, if not a better job. The irony is that, irony എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വിരോധാഭാസം, ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ്. is that when women lead, they tend to do as good a job as others. If women is leading in a position, if woman is the leader, they can do better than men. That's the meaning of this sentence. They can do a better job. Here means when compared to men, if women are there in the leadership position, they can do better than men. Whatever I am saying is what is given in the text. I explained that thing. I don't want to make any controversy related to this. അതായത് ഇതൊരു വിവാദമാക്കാൻ ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നില്ല. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദർ ഇൻ യുവർ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ദാറ്റ് തിങ് ഐ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ദാറ്റ് ഓൺലി. ഓക്കെ, so there will be different opinions also. They are more likely to make decision based on consensus building, inclusion, compassion and with a focus on long-term sustainability. They are more likely to make decision based on consensus building. What is consensus building? Consensus building, inclusion, compassion. Compassion means sympathy. They are having affection. When they make a decision, they include all others also. Consensus building means they are including everyone. Inclusion also almost the same meaning, including. They include everyone, they consider everyone alike. So all these are when we compare with a man. When we compare a man with a woman, what happens there? Women, they are more powerful in taking decisions. They consider everyone alike. That's the meaning. It is true that women sometimes lack the confidence to match their competence. Competence means ability, കഴിവ്. It is true that women sometimes lack the confidence to match their competence. Whatever ability they are having, they don't have the confidence to come forward. എത്രത്തോളം കഴിവുകൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും അവർക്ക് മുന്നോട്ട് വരാനുള്ള ഒരു ആത്മവിശ്വാസമില്ലായ്മ. Lack of confidence to come forward even if they are so able. But they need to change that mindset and reset the narrative in their favor. But they have to change their mindset. They have to change their decision. They have to be more determined and meet the narrative in their favor. So it is essential that women be ready to dare the difference. What is dare the difference? What is dare? How dare? നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. How dare means നിനക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാ ഇത്ര ധൈര്യം? Dare the difference means we have to, difference means change. We have to face all the changes in a courageous mind. We should have the courage to accept the changes. Women should have the courage to accept the changes. So it is essential that women be ready to dare the difference, to take risk and step outside their comfort zone. What is comfort zone? Even if women are educated, sometimes they lack confidence. They will not be ready to take risk or step outside their comfort zone. What is their comfort zone, especially in the case of women? If a woman is educated, sometimes they have to sit in their home without doing any job. Why? Because they are satisfied with their family, everything. They don't want to go for a job. They are inside a cocoon. Especially in the case of women, see, if she is a kid, a small one, she depends on her parents. When she grow up, she depends on her better half or husband. When she become old, she depends on her children. So this is the way of living. I'm not generalizing. In some particular persons are like that. They don't want to come outside their comfort zone. They always depend on others. Okay, so you understand that. അതായത് സ്ത്രീകൾ കുട്ടികളായിരിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് അവരുടെ പാരൻസിനെ ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. വലുതായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ദേ ഹാവ് ടു ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ഓൺ ദ ഹസ്ബൻഡ്. എഗെയിൻ വെൻ ദേ ബിക്കം ഓൾഡ്, വയസ്സായി കഴിഞ്ഞാലോ ദേ ഹാവ് ടു ഡിപ്പെൻഡ് ഓൺ ദർ ചിൽഡ്രൻ ഓർ ഗ്രാൻഡ് ചിൽഡ്രൻ. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് ദ സിസ്റ്റം. We have to change that system. That is Christine Lagarde says here. Nevertheless, even those with the drive to succeed continue to face barriers. Some have the great wish in their mind to come forward. But what happens there? They have to face many barriers. ഒരുപാട് തടസ്സങ്ങൾ അവരുടെ മുന്നിലേക്ക് വരും. Whether we are talking about providing primary education for girls in a village or exclusive position for women in business, and it is reflected in the case of educating, giving primary education for a girl, or in the case of business, this is reflected. Even those with the drive to succeed continue to face barriers. Even if women are educated, they have to struggle a lot. They are facing many abuses. In the present scenario, this topic, empowerment of women, this is very important. Nowadays, we hear many news. The dowry death increasing day by day. We know that. We hear the news. So what happens here? The women, they are in their own comfort zone. They don't want to come forward. They want to remove their obstacles. ഒരു കംഫർട്ട് സോണിനുള്ളിൽ നിൽക്കുകയാണ് ഇപ്പോഴും സ്ത്രീകൾ, ഈവൻ ഇഫ് ദേ ഹാവ് ബെറ്റർ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ. സോ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഓൾ വി ഹാവ് ടു റിമൂവ് ഓൾ ദിസ് ചെയിൻസ്. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദ തിങ് Christine Lagarde says here. It is time to create a world where all women can meet their potential without impediment or prejudice, and the world will reap the benefits. The 3 L's will help us get there. So it is time to create a world where all women can meet their potential without impediment. Impediment means barrier or prejudice. So it is time to create a world where women can meet their potential, women can meet their ability without a barrier or prejudice. ഒരു മുൻവിധിയും ഇല്ലാതെ അവർക്ക് അവരുടെ കഴിവുകളെ പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു അവസരം. And the world will reap the benefit. And who will get the benefit of this? The whole world. The 3 L's will help us get there. And how can women get there? Only by following these 3 L's. Which are they? Learning, labor and leadership. If we dare the difference will deliver. If we are ready to face the changes, what happens? We can change the whole world. If women come forward, the whole world will change. Thank you very much. This is the speech by Christine Lagarde. And one more thing, in the present scenario, this topic, empowerment of women, this is very important. Nowadays, we hear the news. Women are murdered or driven to suicide because of the harassment of their husband's family. What happens here? Here almost all are having better education, but still they are in some comfort zone. So first of all, women have to remove all these shackles, all the chains. Then they have to come forward. Then only there will be a correct empowerment. So in order to get this empowerment, what are the things that women have to follow? They have to follow the 3 L's: learning, labor and leadership. So this is the speech by Christine Lagarde. I am concluding the lesson. I hope you understood. Thank you all.